lamb. Yeah, keep going.
And she brought forth her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn.
So she just wrapped him up and put him in
The manger.
Swaddle, right?
Yeah. And then the reason why there was no room in any inn is because it was Passover, and everybody from that was the Hebrew Israelite went from all over the known world, pilgrimaged all the way to Israel. So all the hotels were booked.
Earlier it said it was a tax season.
Yeah, and all went to bed tax.
Tax season, though?
March or April, you know?
Yeah.
Some do them earlier, but...
Yeah. But I'm going to get that scripture you just mentioned. Luke 2:1, and it came to pass in those days that there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that the world should be taxed.
But taxes after the year, though.
After the year is over.
After the year's over, yeah. Because that's when around about the whole year's worth of whatever you worked or however you property you own, things like that.
Luke is pretty is smart, like an intelligent book. You would love it if you had patience.
You know, and plus, you know, they changed the tax season a little bit too. You know? Yeah. Esau and his wicked.
Yeah, it's because as soon as June, it's like January hits, you already start doing your tax year. But people don't realize that you're still gonna get your money to like later on.
April.
Yeah, they think the faster you do it, the more earlier you get the money. Nah.
They don't even look at it.
Yeah. Tell me though.
The faster you get it, the faster you use it.
Yeah.
But more importantly, it doesn't exist. It's just somebody's pushing numbers in a computer. Oh, this guy gets this amount.
Exactly. And it rounds it up. Totally rounds it up, you know?
Yeah, keep going.
Verse 8, Luke 2:8. And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over the flock by night.
And that's the thing. Oh, it's like it, brother. Yeah.
There were shepherds.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say. So if the sheep were out though, and it's the winter time, the food is not gonna be as green as it would be in the springtime. So it doesn't make sense though. So why would they be out in the field? The sheep also too, right? Fucking dead ass.
Nothing.
What the hell are they gonna be eating out there? At the time when it's cold though, the shepherds will bring them in though, you know, and they'll feed them. They'll actually feed them pasture though, you know. So it's like that doesn't make sense. It's cold.
People don't like to use their brain.
Yeah.
So that's why I googled it. It said it's their shepherds in the winter, and it said key points about shepherds in the winter. During cold weather, sheep are usually kept in barns.
Oh, see, that's what it says.
Or shelters.
Yeah. Why would they be out in the field?
To protect them from harsh conditions.
Exactly.
Shepherds need to regularly provide food for their sheep in the stables.
And water.
You gotta give them food. Yeah.
Can't have frozen water. What are they gonna do? Lick the fucking ice?
Ice, yeah.
As they cannot graze on grass in the winter.
Exactly.
That's what I said. Yeah. Like, why would you keep a sheep out there when there's dead grass though? I mean, because we know we live in the Central Valley, right? So we see the time when they have the sheep out or the cows out, and there's a time where they're not out no more.
They're not out right now.
Yeah, they're not out like that. But the springtime comes, and you see all these cows out. For people that own land though, you see them out. The grass is green though. I mean, the cows are eating it.
And they'll make money renting out a little land to feed off some flocks.
Oh, that's right. They do that too.
And in California, or most modern farmers, they will travel with their flock to different fields across the country. And the reason they do that is because the grass is barely growing, and they'll have time to put the herd here, eat it all up, and then move to another spot. And then that's how they take care of their fields, because then the sheep will eat the pastures and take dumps, and it's just a natural process.
Oh yeah, the breed is even good for the ground.
In summer, shepherds would have to lead flocks in pastures further from the town. They go in their pasture was most scarce. Shepherds would stable sheep at their homes and feed them.
And that hasn't changed.
Yeah, even to right now.
People do the same fucking thing, the same way. Like
what you just said, you
yeah.
can take them and put them somewhere else, though. The flocks, though, you know.
Like I could call my dad right now and say, "Hey, where are the flocks?" And he'll say, "Oh, it's winter. They're put up." Don't you know? He'll look at me like I'm an idiot.
Don't you
Don't
know
you
it's
know?
cold?
Don't you know how I raised you?
Yeah,
You really, and that's what he would say. Don't you know how cold it is?
yeah,
Harsh. And then I'll be like, "Oh, okay, I'm sorry." But that's just the thing. Everybody knows.
yeah.
Everybody knows.
And that's how we gotta talk to these people out here. Our people out here, harsh
Yeah.
though, but they're stiff necked though. And the
Yeah.
hard head, man.
And they are hard headed, but also uh, government is changing the way you can talk at work. Before you could cap, snap back, like I always call Jake Wesley Snipes or you know his or Snoop Dogg something that he would know. Oh, this guy's snapping at me.
Yeah,
Or I'd say, "What's up, Martin Luther King?" or something like that.
yeah,
And they'll call me Cesar Chavez or it just goes. But now you can't do that.
yeah, yeah.
And we would laugh at that because it takes a hard-headed person to find humor in that. Like,
Yeah.
that's fucking hilarious. I'm kind of mad, but I'm more laughing right now. And then you develop a friendship, and then you start snapping at each other.
That's how
That's how slaves were.
Yeah.
And then that's where snaps or caps came from, because everybody had that book, that joke book, 1,000 Mama Jokes.
Oh yeah, the book.
And it has a history in it, and it'll tell you, look, this started in slave days. You can imagine that working, because when you're working hard, and then everybody's working hard, you're stressed out, and then you say something funny, and everybody fucking starts laughing. It's not even, it doesn't even have to be funny, but everybody starts laughing, and then everybody calms down, and the mood gets better. So,
hey, but that's Ishikar in the field though. They're taking a break. You know how Ishikar is though.
Este güey.
La pinche bota, they look like they're growing roots. Like, Ishikar is snapping on like, in the field.
Ya le están saliendo
Or
raíces.
drinking too. They could just be them drinking and shit and just snap on each other though. Which is funny though, but that's just
cheap.
We're not so far from gangster either, man. I mean, we are gangster, but like we're not so far from the type of dude either.
It's a hilarious fucking thing.
Yeah.
And even Yahawashi snapped on the apostles. It's called them Sons of Thunder.
Oh yeah. Call the Sons of Thunder. The Sons of Thunder.
Ah, snap. But it's not like, it was a stressful moment. He knew what was going to happen to him. So he was just like, come on, man, you guys got to get it.
Yeah.
You guys got to get it now.
Because even with our apostles, though, our apostles, they do, but they crack a couple jokes sometimes, though, especially apostles of heart, though,
Yeah.
Apostles of heart, though, he cracks some jokes, though, but in reality, like I said, it's just, he's honest with it, but he says, you can have a little fun with it, have a little fun with it, though, but the word should come out first, though.
Read that one again.
Number 8. Luke 2:8. And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night.
So the thing about lambs is that lambs could only be born in the springtime.
Or the fall.
Yeah, because right here it says, what is lambing season? Lambing season is the time of year when sheep give birth to their offspring, usually during the spring months. During this period, farmers must provide extra care and attention to their newborn lambs to ensure their health and survival. Lambs are usually born in the springtime.
Yep.
Or the fall.
Which is spiritual, because Yahawashi was born in the springtime too. He's known as a lamb.
That makes perfect sense. But then you guys, that's just whatever. Hey, you believe whatever, man. You believe lies. If we were up here lying, you'd believe it.
Yep. You guys got a Christmas tree behind you guys? What's going on? They'll be more interested on the Christmas tree. That's how we get their attention by the Christmas tree, most likely. Than this sign right here.
Yeah, so the lambs are born in the springtime. They mate in the winter, and then so that they can get ready for the.
Yeah. I was just gonna say that there's a heat season, and then there's a birth season, and the heat season usually happens